The start of a new day at Burwood Park, a special school for profoundly deaf boys in Surrey. This film was being made back in 1970 by two pupils. One of them was Michael Chawner.
I was born deaf. Ever since I was little, I was diagnosed around till about 7 years old, I think. My mother didn't believe I was deaf.
Michael was a day boy at a school for the deaf near his home when his cleverness persuaded his teachers that he would benefit from better schooling. Michael was 10 when he was sent to Burwood.
My father died 2 years before, so I was quite close to my mother. So I sort of lost the only person I trusted. It all disappeared. It was a big change for me. I found that awful compared to my home life like a few months before. I found it very isolating. I didn't like it at all. You have to get up at a certain time, get washed, go down and say, have a breakfast, and then be taught by the teachers in the lesson. Then, what they call prep, till about 7 o'clock at night. Then about 1 hour later, you're in bed, and that was like it every day.
In tune with the times, the policy at Burwood emphasised learning through the spoken word. Children were expected to lip read and speak.
That could believed in oralism. They didn't allow signing, because if you sign, you just get slapped or you get bad mark. Because I could speak well, I didn't find that was a problem. A lot of deaf children struggle. Probably why I was bullied. I wasn't one of them. I don't know, I might be wrong. Lesson was brilliant, because it was very practical. I found learning was not a problem. At that time, I had a good memory, so I was picked up quite well.
Among the masters who taught Michael, one, Colin Sayer, was particularly influential in his life.
Mr. Sayer. He was almost like my surrogate father, deaf father if you like. And he listened, and I listened to him. If I did swear at him, he listened. He didn't hit me or anything, he should listen. I think he shaped me in some way. I'll never forget that.
Since the foundation of Burwood in the 1950s, the school had been run by headmaster Mr. Wood.
He and I didn't get on at all. His style was very, very strict. And the children were a little bit scared of him. I was. But as I got older, I got more confident. And for the first time, I got the cane, which was something I didn't do. I still remember this quite well, and I still think it's wrong. When I got the cane, I decided it will never happen again. Nobody will hit me again. I was challenging them a lot. The headmasters don't like being challenged. That became difficult. I became stronger somehow. I had to be tougher. And that makes it different from other deaf people. We were confident, we've learned, we could use it. I think that's what we are. We're very bullish, maybe. It wasn't a good time, that for sure. Having said that, it shaped me the way I am now. It toughened me up. If I didn't go to that school, what would have happened? I don't think I would have gone this far to getting a job. So it's a guiding blessing.
When one of Michael's 3 children was found to be deaf, he had a hard decision to make. Whether to let his daughter Diane remain at conventional school or send her away.
She went. Now she did it. I felt really bad because I would never do it to my children, but I had to do it for her because education was important. It went against my principles, but I did it. I've acted now. It's okay. So I'm all right on that.